Hey everyone, hope your day's going well. We are back with another reaction. We're watching the scene from Guys and Dolls, Luck Be a Lady, performed by Marlon Brando. I saw this suggestion in the comments. I wanted to check it out, of course. I'm familiar with Marlon Brando, legendary actor. I've seen not all of his films, but quite a few. Of course, Godfather is the obvious one, but Streetcar Named Desire, On the Waterfront, Apocalypse Now, Last Tango in Paris. There's so many there to name. Fantastic actor. So I wanted to check it out. I am familiar a little bit with this song, Frank Sinatra's version, because it was prominently featured in Mrs. Doubtfire, which was a movie that I watched a lot when growing up, and I still watch it from time to time. So I've seen it many times, and that scene where I think it's the one where he gets the makeover and transforms into many ladies. That song of performed by Frank Sinatra is featured in that scene. I do think Frank Sinatra is also in this movie, but he plays another character who doesn't sing this particular song. But I do know that version of Luck Be a Lady, and his iconic voice, of course. So let's check out this scene right here.
That's very interesting. But maybe with honest dice, I can make a pass to save his soul.
Oh, there he is.
And yours, and yours, and yours. I'm gonna roll these dice. One roll. And on that roll, I'm gonna bet each of you $1,000 against your soul. 1,000 cash against the market for your soul. If I win, all of you show up at the mission tonight. Have I got a bet?
All right. Let me get this. Hold on. Let me get this. If you lose, then you got to give us each $1,000, huh? But if you win, then we all got to show up at the Mission Dolls Cabaret.
Save a soul mission, midnight tonight, one meeting.
If you lose 1,000 apiece?
1,000 apiece.
Well, that's okay by me.
What have I got to
lose? What's the delay, Sky? You turning chicken?
You know better than that, horse. You see me roll for twice as much. Only I got a lot more than money riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, if you've ever been a lady to begin with, luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite.
Why don't he shoot? Why don't he shoot?
Never get out of my sight.
Come on, let's stall it.
Stick with me, baby. I'm the fella you came in with. Be a lady.
Guys turning yellow.
Luck be a lady.
What are you scared of?
Luck be a lady tonight.
Oh, I need to watch this film. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Of course, Sinatra has, of course, his voice, this song. He's a true, iconic singer with a great voice. You can't really compare them. But man, that was incredible. Let me get back here to this one. Man, he's looking so sharp in that suit. Marlon Brando had such a stage presence, and his acting really kind of, I don't know if it's fair to say, catapulted, acting into a different direction almost, or at least he's kind of almost the spokesman for it, or almost nowadays we would say the thumbnail for it, who changed acting in kind of more, being realistic almost. Maybe here a little less so because it is a musical, so you kind of have perhaps take a different approach to a role and to the way you act. But his kind of realism, raw acting, is kind of what everybody then molded themselves, almost after. It's almost like I don't know if it's fair to say, like a post Marlon Brando, pre Marlon Brando kind of acting, which is very interesting. But the man has such a stage presence and such a charisma, and if he was on screen, it's hard to watch anybody else but him almost. It's just it's not only his leading man looks, but all his, it's an aura, it's his voice, it was interesting guy, and of course, off screen, very interesting. This was great to see, and he sings it in a little bit of a whispery, smoky, spoken word kind of way. Of course, when you hear Sinatra's version, there's a lot of power into it, and look, be a lady, and it's really cool. In this scene, like personifying Luck as a lady Luck, to kind of, hey, help me out here, and kind of summarizing what a lady would or wouldn't do, and then rolling the dice. But it seems to me that this scene is kind of like a turning point, because he's saying that line like, hey, this is more than just about money right now for me, perhaps for another lady. So he's playing Sky Masterson. Was that the full name of the character? So it's like, oh, now I'm not just only doing it for myself and for the money anymore. So I got a lot riding on this, not for me, for a change, perhaps. So that's very interesting. I want to see this film. Oh man, I wish I had more hours in the day to watch, and because I have the music reaction channel and Patreon and this channel. So, but I need to find out a way so I can perhaps do a movie once in a while. But I haven't figured that out yet, time wise and technical. Maybe there's somebody out there who knows how to record them and edit them. This already is pulling me in. I want to see more. I want to see the whole thing. That was amazing. I saw Frank Sinatra there as well. He plays another character. Love the set. Love all the suits, the hats, the different colors, the pinstripes. Everybody has a different style. Fantastic. I love this. All the little details of movie making, whether it's props, costumes, I always love to know everything about it. And this is cool. It's a very cool scene. And it's really a cool song as well. Love the music, and hope to check out more. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. Hope to see you there. Goodbye.